Hi Scorpio, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we're sort of having a look at a bit of just general what you need to know, important messages for you. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I will also be doing a zodiac run through, see how you're interacting with other zodiac signs. But today I am using the lenormand as our main deck. For that run through, I do have the Soul Connection When Two Hearts Meet Love Oracle there. And I'm starting off today with an old favorite I haven't used for a while, a guide for the advanced soul, a book of insight. All right, so we'll have a look and start us off, Scorpio, with, an insight for you, a quote for you. They are relating really well. Okay, Scorpio. A nice short one for you today, Scorpio. To be upset over what you don't have is to waste what you do have. All right, that's by Ken Keyes Jr. from the Handbook to Higher Consciousness. So being upset over what you don't have is to waste what you do have. So, it does talk about gratitude and being grateful for the things that you do have in your life, rather than, just focused on what you don't have, what you want, what you feel like you need in your life. Actually stopping and being grateful for the things that you do have in your life, okay? The more focused that we are on what we don't have, the less attention and love and energy we're giving to the things that we do have in our life, and being grateful for those as well, all right? Okay, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know right now? What's going on for our Scorpios, please? Okay, and one more. Okay, what we're seeing here is pretty straightforward kind of message, Scorpio, but I'll go through what we have. To start with, we have the clouds. Okay, so we do see you here overthinking something, and to the point of, maybe even getting anxious about something. I do feel straight away, I am feeling connected that this is relating back to that insight where you're upset over what you don't have, that you are overthinking something that you don't have, and all you can see is this mountain here. We have this mountain, which is an obstacle or delay. So you're overthinking these obstacles. You're overthinking. You can't stop thinking about the delays that you're facing, the obstacles that you're facing, that you haven't gotten to. You haven't gotten over this mountain as of yet. The mountain here, it's a very interesting card, because it does talk about, that if we start the climb, with perfect perseverance and determination, we can get to the top of that mountain, and everything turns into, brand new opportunities on the other side of that mountain, and you can sort of see your way clear to know exactly where you're going from here. But it feels as though you're very focused on the obstacles, focused on your challenges at the moment, focused on the things that, are in your way of getting what you want, really overthinking and allowing your thoughts to become quite, confused, and having this clouded judgment over these perceived obstacles. So whatever these obstacles are for you yourself, Scorpio, it's letting us know that you are sort of, you can't sort of take your mind off it. I feel that you're only seeing the obstacles to get to what you're actually wanting here. You're not actually seeing that, at the bottom of this mountain, you've already got this beautiful field of flowers already around you, but you're so focused on, I've got to climb this mountain, that you're not seeing, the flowers all around you. So once again, we're getting that, so focused on what you don't have yet, You know, you haven't climbed this mountain yet, so you don't have the things that are on the other side of that mountain. So you're so focused on what's on the other side of that that you're not actually seeing what you already have here at the start. You know, so it's kind of clouding your judgment a little bit, leaving you a little bit confused on how to even tackle this mountain, how to sort of get to those things that you want, because you're sort of overthinking the process a little bit. You're just seeing these as challenges, as obstacles, without actually stopping and looking around you. Because, you know, if you stop and look around you, I feel as though, you know, laying in the grass at the bottom of this mountain, there's going to be, you know, hiking poles and abseiling equipment, and you're so focused on, you know, I've got to get to the top, I've got to get to the top, I've got to get to the top, that you're not actually stopping and looking around and seeing all these tools around you that can help you climb these obstacles. So that's kind of what I'm getting with that. And it's kind of, we do have the scythe energy, which is letting us know that you do need to make a sudden break from thinking in this manner, making a bit of a sudden, unexpected change for yourself. You know, the scythe is all about, you know, cutting things out that aren't serving you. And I feel like for you, Scorpio, this is talking about, you know, you here in your overthinking, in your you know, you're overthinking this so much. You're thinking about the end results and what you want, that you're not actually focusing on what can actually help you get to those things that you want. So you sort of need to make, you know, I'm kind of getting cut that out and, you know, make a sudden break from all that type of energy, from that overthinking, so that you can actually focus on, you know what, I'll cut that out, because now, you know, I want to reap the harvest of what happens when I do end that sort of way of thinking. You know, so it's really talking about making a sudden break, you know, making a sudden break for it, and running up that mountain anyway. Just sort of, you know, do you know what, I'm just going to go for it instead of overthinking it. Just go for it, you know, and making that sudden change to decide within yourself that I'm not going to allow myself to overthink this, and only be so focused on the end goal that I'm looking for, that I can't see how to actually take steps towards that end goal. So we do see the anchor has come out as well, which does talk about, you know, stop allowing these things to, you know, weigh you down, firstly there, but also that there is a lot of stability and security for you making these changes. These changes, when you do start reaping that harvest, they are going to bring things back around to you in a very stable, dependable kind of way, rather than holding you back, holding you stuck. You know, that you can actually use these things to anchor you, you know, so that it's like that counterweight. So when you're climbing, you've got this counterweight to hold you steady as you climb. And I really feel as though this is something that is already around you at the base of that mountain, but, you know, you kind of, you're not seeing the sky for the trees kind of thing. You know, that's kind of what's coming through with that. So it is kind of letting us know that if you don't make that sudden change, that sudden break, that you will, you know, stay stuck. You won't actually, you know, reap that harvest and turn that anchor into that, you know, holding you steady kind of dependable energy that you need to sort of change it around to. Currently, you're a little bit just stuck in your head about overthinking, you know, the end goal, but you're not actually seeing that there's so much around you that can help you achieve that end goal, if you would only just sort of stop and look around you. All right, but that's what we've got there. Like, do I need any clarification on that? Do we need clarification on that, or do we just need any other important messages for Scorpio? I'll leave it open to the universe to decide whether we're going to clarify that message a little bit more, or whether there's something else that you need to know about. Yeah, it's a bit of both, actually. It's kind of clarifying that same message, but also a separate message unto itself. We do see the crossroads coming through firstly. So yeah, choosing how you're going to tackle this, choosing how to, you know, making a conscious choice to stop seeing everything as an obstacle and start seeing it in a different way, rather than seeing the obstacles that you're facing, seeing the opportunities, the new beginnings, the fact that, you know, with this book energy here, that you can write your own story however you want, and no matter what path you take, it's where you need to go. It's the right path for you, Scorpio, and it's really you writing your own story, choosing, you know, I don't want to be stuck. I want to, you know, I do want to reach these goals eventually. But do you know what? Even if the path takes me on a winding path around that mountain, that's fine. I'm going to experience the journey and you know, travel through my story the way that it comes out, taking things as it comes a little bit more there. And you know what? At the end of the day, we have the lily. So, you know, long term, everything is going to work out the way that you need it to. This is all about, you know, securing these, you know, writing that story the way that is going to suit you long term. It is all going to sort of work out long term with that lily energy there. But you do need to be, you know, very intimate with the story and following, you know, each page as it comes, rather than trying to jump to the end of your story and to the end of the book here. You know, take it as it comes and read each page as you go, you know, so taking each detour that comes up for you, you know, accepting that and going with the flow a little bit more here, and being a little bit more emotionally intimate with the journey and with yourself along the way, and you know, really being grateful and loving towards the things that we are experiencing on the way as well. Really, really reading every page of the story instead of trying to jump ahead to the end. Okay, so that's what we've got for that. I just want to see, will it show us if this is in regard to a specific area of your life, Scorpio? Clarify what area of Scorpio's life this is in regard to, please. We do see the house energy there. So for some of you, this could be talking about moving house, that sort of thing, you know, physical home type stuff, family. So we could be talking about, you know, the end goal of where you want your family to be, what you want your family to look like. But, you know, overall, I feel like this is just in a bit more generalized here, Scorpio, where it's sort of showing us that, you know, it's going to be slightly different for everyone, and it is just ultimately about, you know, your long-term security in this life, your stability and security long term. You know, the thing that makes you feel like you're in your little safe bubble. So that's going to be slightly different for everyone there. Okay, but we'll have a look at the zodiac run through. I do just want to read that insight just one more time for you there, Scorpio. To be upset over what you don't have is to waste what you do have. Okay, so not wasting all this energy that you've got around you at the moment, and not allowing yourself to be upset over the things that are on the other side of that mountain. You know, really focusing on what does exist for you in reality at this time. What do you have in your life that, you know, you are grateful for, that you are happy about? You know, maybe actually just stopping and you know, finding a bit more of that comfort and stability in those things that you do have surrounding you. You know, with the house energy there, that is a very secure sort of energy, a very comfort energy. You know, so really focusing on those things as well. Okay, we'll have a look at the zodiac run through, so how you're interacting with all the signs. Okay, Scorpio dealing with Aries. Scorpio dealing with Aries. Illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. All right. So for some of you, there may be an Aries that is part of this obstacle, that you are looking at a fantasy solution with this Aries and you know, denying what is. Okay, you're looking at what could be and denying what is, with that illusion there. Okay. Um, Scorpio dealing with Taurus. Scorpio dealing with Taurus. Attraction. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. Okay, so we do have a strong attraction between you and a Taurus. Okay. Scorpio dealing with Gemini. Surprise! You may be about to be surprised by a Gemini. Some sort of gift headed your way from a Gemini. Maybe they are the gift. Surprise! Here comes Gemini. Interesting. Scorpio dealing with Cancer. Past lives. Okay, so we reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lives. So you may have a sort of soul recognition, past life connection with this Cancer. Okay, Scorpio dealing with Leo. Respect. Respect your relationships. Okay. Leo, seems like Leo's demanding respect from you, Scorpio. Do you respect this relationship? I feel like that's a question. Should you respect this, Leo? Should you respect this relationship? Scorpio dealing with Virgo. Power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. A lot of passion for this Virgo. Magnetism going on there as well. Okay, they may be a very strong, powerful person. Scorpio dealing with Libra. Boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. So it is important to put up boundaries between yourself and a Libra, okay? Scorpio dealing with other Scorpios. Scorpio dealing with Scorpio. Enlightenment. There you go. So this isn't about another Scorpio. This is about you, Scorpio. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. So, you know, this is all about what we've seen here, you know, making that conscious choice, enlightening yourself to, you know, how to get through these obstacles by actually stopping and looking around you, finding some self-enlightenment at this time, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio dealing with Sagittarius. Let go. I'm intrigued to do Sagittarius's readings tomorrow because they've been getting some very interesting energy coming out in everyone else's run-throughs. So Sagittarius, I'll just put it out there, Sagittarius are in a weird place at the moment energy-wise. So you may need to let go of Sagittarius at the moment. This card does say sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. So I feel like Sagittarius needs time to fix Sagittarius's energy at the moment. Okay, so there is something going on with Sagittarius at the moment. But I'm intrigued to see what's going on with them when I do their readings tomorrow, because it's been coming up a fair bit this week for Sagittarius energy. So don't take that personally, all right? That Saggy's got something going on, just all in their own selves. All right. Scorpio dealing with Capricorn, please. That one wanted to flip on out, and then when I see what it is, of course it flips over. It's not, it's got to show itself clearly, right? Telepathic. Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. So if you are getting a Capricorn stuck in your brain, if you keep thinking, oh, Capricorn thinks this or Capricorn feels this, you're probably right. We've got telepathy going on between you and a Capricorn. All right, that's you do have a close soul connection with them, and you are synchronized with them, and able to sort of have these moments of telepathy with a Capricorn. Scorpio, dealing with, what do we got next? Aquarius. Scorpio, dealing with Aquarius, please. Recognition. The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. Okay, so some of you may be experiencing some sort of miracle to do with an Aquarius. They may feel like they're miraculous to you somehow. Your soul recognizes this Aquarius. Okay, Scorpio, dealing with Pisces. Scorpio, dealing with Pisces, please. Honor. First time this card's come out this week. Honor your loved one, and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. Okay, so that's about, being loyal and honorable towards this Pisces. And it will actually, you will strengthen your relationship with this Pisces. Honor. Some sort of honor. You may be receiving an honor from a Pisces as well. Very interesting. Okay, Scorpio, so that's what we have for you today. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. But hopefully I'll see you all again soon.